I've made a start on this back deck, so I thought I'd let you have a look at that, what I'm doing and what I'm thinking of doing, and see what you think. Well, the back deck finally gave way. It wasn't a case of if it was going to give way, it was more a case of when. So it finally did the other day, so to make life easier, I've had Mr. Ryan round to help again. He loves a bit of destruction, so he's taken all that out as best as he can, so it's going to make it easier for the cabling anyway. So got a bit of a job on here. So now we've got steps to get onto the boat and then to get into the boat. But I'm sure we'll get it sorted eventually. I'm going to take the fuel tank out again, get that positioned a bit better, and it's going to make it better for the back deck, because where you sat at the back there, I'd like to make it a little bit wider, because the girls like to lay on there and sunbathe, and it was only like 500 wide, so about 50 centimetres wide. I'd like to increase it by about 10 centimetres so it's a bit nicer to lay on. The fuel tank turned the other way, so it's this way, the way it should be, sit in the hole, because this tank's actually designed for that. And where there was a big hatch here above the fuel tank, I'd like to have hatches either side. We go from there, but I'll keep you updated. It wasn't something I was planning on right now, but it's what we've got. It's a bit of a mess at the minute. It's just stuff everywhere, cables, wires, it's just everywhere. Batteries are plunked down there. So far I've put a couple of bits across. I've done this because I want to put a hatch in here, so be able to the hatch open and close that. Obviously got to be fixed properly. I've made another hatch what's going to go in here. This will be where the new batteries are going, just under the floor, so I can access them easily. So they used to be there, I don't know if some of you remember, a little door. So difficult to get to if you needed to get to the terminals for any reason. So I thought this is a better idea. Just lift the floor and I can access them without a problem. Under where this hatch is, I'm going to close it off inside, and I'm actually going to fit the diesel heater in its own little compartment, run the exhaust through and up out the back of the boat there. Under here I've already got the pipe, I don't know if you can see it there, for the diesel heater to be connected up to. So it's getting there. I'm just going to try and sort this tank out, because that's all got to come forward here so it can be fastened and fitted properly. And that pipe's got to be changed. The filler pipe's good. I've now moved the batteries into their new hole where they're going to go eventually. I've connected them all temporarily. As you know, they was over there in the corner, tucked out the way, very difficult to get to. So the idea is to have a hatch on here, just lift it open that I can access them, and this is made big enough that if you move the batteries up that way you can actually fit 3 110s in there now, but I can actually get 3 135 amp batteries in there if I wanted to. I don't think I ever will, but while I was making it I thought, well, I might as well make it big enough. It's all connected up, temporary. Not really much else to say about it. I can continue with this back deck now. Got to try and get this tank out, because underneath the tank, I tried it out for a couple of months, it works, So that's now got to come forward to here with some different fixings, and at the back behind the tank there I'm going to put a bilge pump in, so I need to be able to access that through the top deck. Like I said before, I've cut a hatch in that one just as a sample, see how it goes. I'll get on and show you some more later. I've taken the fuel tank out, so when I get under here I've just dried it a bit, because that is where all the water always accumulates if I get any in the boat. So I'm going to put the bilge pump down there, so it'll go here somewhere. So in the floor I have an access hatch here with a fuel tank right up against here, so I can access it, because at some point I will need to get to it, I'm guessing, and hopefully that will pump the water out and save me keep mopping it out. It's also, I'm going to make like a sort of trough in here. I'm going to re-fiberglass this. This is like from where the old engine used to be. Re-fiberglass it, let it sealed, that bit, so the water just stays in there, hopefully. Another reason for making the well in the back is some of the long tunnels you go through, they have a lot of water coming down through them, and I have to have the canopy down because some I'll be too high to get in. So I will get water in the back, so then hopefully I can get it all in the one little spot there at the back, and the bilge pump can pump it out.